Government can come with a law and everything, but they need to also recognize the fact. How much can I give in, where I need to be hard, where I need to be a little soft, considerate, where I need to penalize to what level. It is like you live and let live within the reasonable limits. Nobody minds little pinch. But then it needs a totally different orientation. But for organizations like yours, or there are so many, I can take name, but it would not be appropriate. Today they have completed 20 years. 20 years in this business, working for disabled cause. 20 years ago they have started. They're doing fantastic. Today it is 20 years they've completed, and it's such a joy to see them. And they're doing, I'm sure your organization also, Rangam, also has a similar history, and they're doing with the purpose. Likewise, if you want to take the word to the town, it's very important to identify people at the top who really have these values, who are motivated to help and stand for this cause and do their bit. We identify those people. They could be the ambassadors. But if it comes as a purely law and ABC and expect people to do it because you have to, your moral responsibility, ethically tumko karna hai, then it will be a long, hard battle fought, let me tell you. Otherwise, I've seen organization 90% of that hiring, though it is not mandated, they are still going for specially able people for hiring, and they are getting a lot of satisfaction. That office is like temple for them, and there's so much of love, affection, brotherhood, compassion there. They are doing that. A software company I'm talking about, 95% of them. But they are doing also because it is paying them off. But that should be multiplying. We should have more such examples, and thereby we can have address this. We can address. But yes, go back to the roots, make them able, give them education, give them. And that is where I think our government should focus on, identify these people and make them special learning schools for them, or whatever. Even in our main schools, they can give them that kind of opportunities. That is where I think if you go into the history of affirmative action, as you all know, started with the EEO. From there came diversity and inclusion, and then comes the affirmative action. If you see the gradual evolve, how the whole three terms have evolved, the answer is there. It's like you are let into the room, it is affirmative action. But once you go into the room, what do? You hire a person because there is a quota system. But once the person goes there, but there is no life for him, there's no diversity, no inclusion practices there, then it is of no use.